Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be sharing real IELTS speaking questions with 9 band answers to help you and boost your scores. Let's get started this video and I hope you will be enjoying this video till the end.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Mr. IELTS MJ. In today's video, I will be sharing the latest IELTS speaking questions from the UK, October 2025, along with Band 9 sample answers. These questions have recently appeared in real exams, and this video will help you understand the examiner's expectations, improve your vocabulary, and boost your confidence to achieve a high band score. Make sure to watch till the end, because I'll also give you expert tips on how to handle unexpected questions in Part 2 and Part 3. Let's get started with introduction part, which is the first section of the IELTS speaking. The first question is, do you work or are you a student? The 9-band answer is,
Well, I'm working full-time as a professional in my field, but I would say I'm also a lifelong learner rather than just someone with a job. My role allows me to apply practical skills on a daily basis, while I continuously upskill through online courses and industry training. I believe that in today's world, learning doesn't stop when you leave university, so even though I'm not a traditional student, I still dedicate time each week to studying new concepts to enhance my career and personal development.
the second question is, what do you do to improve your performance at work? Let's look at the 9-band answer.
To improve my performance at work, I regularly take online training courses related to my field because I believe staying updated with the latest knowledge helps me work more efficiently. I also set personal goals each week so I can track my progress and stay focused. On top of that, I usually ask for feedback from my manager as it gives me a clear idea of where I can improve. By doing these things, I'm able to continuously grow and perform better in my role.
Okay, let's move to the third question. How many hours do you usually work each week? Here I would like to teach you one key point before the answer. When you are getting similar kind of questions, please do try to change your vocabulary and change your ideas. That will help you to boost your marks in the exam. Now we can see the 9-band answer.
Well, on average, I work about 40 hours a week. During busy times, I don't mind staying longer because I really enjoy my work. I try to keep a good work-life balance, but I stay flexible to meet deadlines.
The next question is, if you could change one thing about your job, what would it be? The 9-band answer is,
If I had the opportunity to change one thing about my job, I would probably adjust the workload distribution. At times, the volume of tasks can be quite intense, especially during peak seasons, which can make it challenging to maintain a healthy work-life balance. I believe that with better planning or additional staff support, we could manage deadlines more efficiently and create a less stressful working environment. Overall, I'm satisfied with my job, but a more balanced workload would definitely enhance productivity and employee well-being.
the fifth question is, what is your favorite day of the week and why? Now we can see the 9-band answer for this question.
My favorite day of the week is Saturday because it allows me to unwind after a busy week and recharge both physically and mentally. I don't have to rush to work, so I usually start the day with a relaxing breakfast and spend time doing things I genuinely enjoy, such as meeting friends or pursuing my hobbies. It's a perfect balance of rest and leisure, which helps me feel refreshed and motivated for the week ahead.
The next question is, which day do you usually find the most challenging? Let's look at the 9-band answer.
I usually find Monday the most challenging because it's the first day back to work after the weekend. And it takes time to get back into a productive routine.
Okay, let's move to the 7th question. Do your holidays always follow a similar routine? Let's see the best answer that you can give to this question.
Not really. It actually depends on my mood and who I'm spending the holiday with. Sometimes I like to plan everything in advance, like where to go, what to eat, and how to spend the day, especially if it's a long weekend. But other times, I prefer to just relax at home, watch movies, or catch up on sleep. So I wouldn't say my holidays follow a fixed routine. I like to keep them flexible and spontaneous.
The 8th question is, what do you usually do during your holidays? Let's see the 9-band answer.
During my holidays, I usually spend time with my family, go on short trips, or just relax at home watching movies. It's a great way to recharge and enjoy a break from work.
Now we are moving to the second last question. Why do you think friendships are important? The 9-band answer is,
I think friendships are important because they give us emotional support and make life more enjoyable. Good friends help us through tough times and share our happiness too.
the last question is, do you find it difficult if you don't see your friends for a long time? The 9-band answer is,
Yes, I do. When I don't see my friends for a long time, I really miss talking and spending time with them. Staying connected helps me feel happier and less stressed.
This is the end of first part of the test. Now let's move on to the next part of the test, the cue card. In this section, I'll be given a topic and you'll have to speak about it for 1 to 2 minutes. So let's look at the cue card question now. Describe someone you know who lives alone. You should say who this person is, where they live, why they live alone, and explain how they feel about living alone. Let's see the answer.
I would like to talk about my friend Ravi, who has been living alone for the last few years. He's a software engineer working for a private IT company, and he currently lives in a small but comfortable apartment in Colombo City. It's quite close to his workplace, so it's very convenient for him. The main reason he decided to live alone was to have more independence and peace of mind. His hometown is a few hours away, and at first, he used to live with his parents. But after getting a full-time job, he felt it was time to move out and start managing his own life. He also wanted to experience what it's like to live on his own and take full responsibility for his daily routine. In the beginning, it wasn't easy for him. He had to learn how to cook, do laundry, and handle household chores by himself. He even told me that sometimes he felt a bit lonely, especially during weekends or holidays. However, over time, he got used to it and started enjoying the freedom it brings. Now he says he feels more mature, independent, and confident in handling life's challenges. Overall, I think he really enjoys living alone. It gives him the space to think, work, and relax without any interruptions. Whenever I visit him, I can see how well he has adapted to this lifestyle, and I truly admire his ability to live independently and stay positive.
Okay, now we are moving to the final section of this video, which is discussion section. In this part, you will get some similar questions to cue card. Let's review the first question. Why do you think more young people today prefer living on their own? In this part, please make sure you are using good and appropriate starting words, as this is the section that you can clearly express your opinion. Now we can see the 9-band answer. I think more young people today prefer living on their own because they value independence and freedom. They want to make their own decisions, manage their daily routines, and have privacy without relying on their parents. Additionally, many young adults move to different cities for work or studies, so living alone becomes a practical choice. It also helps them develop important life skills like budgeting, cooking, and time management. The second question: what kind of skills are important for people who live alone? Let's see the answer. I believe several skills are essential for people who live alone. First, time management is very important, as they need to balance work, household chores, and personal life. Second, financial management is crucial, because they have to budget for rent, bills, and groceries. Third, basic cooking and cleaning skills are necessary to maintain a healthy and comfortable lifestyle. Finally, problem-solving and self-discipline are important, since they have to handle any issues or emergencies independently. The third question is, how does living alone in one's hometown differ from living alone in another city? Living alone in one's hometown is usually easier and more comfortable because people are familiar with the area, know their neighbors, and often have family or friends nearby for support. In contrast, living alone in another city can be more challenging. Everything is new, from finding groceries to navigating transportation, and there may be fewer social connections. However, living in a different city also helps people become more independent, confident, and adaptable as they learn to handle challenges on their own. The fourth question is, do you think living alone can make people more responsible? There's the band 9 answer is, yes, I do. Living alone forces people to take full responsibility for their daily lives, from managing finances to cooking, cleaning, and solving problems on their own. Without anyone to rely on, they learn to plan better, make decisions independently, and handle challenges, which ultimately makes them more mature and responsible. The second last question is, what challenges do people face when they live by themselves? People who live by themselves often face several challenges. One of the main issues is loneliness, especially if they are far from family or friends. They also have to manage all household chores and responsibilities like cooking, cleaning, and paying bills, which can be stressful at times. Additionally, handling emergencies or unexpected problems alone can be difficult, and some people struggle with budgeting and time management without support. Despite these challenges, living alone can also help people become more independent and confident. The last question: how do cultural values influence people's decisions about living alone? The 9-band answer is, cultural values play a big role in people's decisions about living alone. In some cultures, it's common and even encouraged for young adults to move out and become independent, so living alone is seen as a normal part of growing up. In other cultures, staying with family until marriage is the norm, and living alone might be considered unusual or even inappropriate. These cultural expectations can influence whether people feel comfortable living alone or whether they prefer to stay close to their family for support and social acceptance. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you with your IELTS speaking preparation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips and sample answers. Good luck with your test, and I'll see you in the next video.